السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأفضل الصلاة وأزكى التسليم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. The other day, we went to a restaurant, and when we were about to pay, they were trying to offer me a senior citizen discount. And that was funny, especially for my wife. And subhanAllah, and when some of our youngsters in their 20s and 30s start calling you Ammu, then you realize that you're almost there. So I'm going to start with the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ that we all familiar with, reported by Imam al-Tirmidhi and authenticated by Imam Albani. It says, أعمار أمتي بين الستين إلى السبعين. بين الستين إلى السبعين. Meaning, the ages of my ummah, the average age of my ummah is between 16 to 70. And the hadith goes on to say, and only few of them reach that age, which is the age of 70. So, in another hadith, in the Sahih al-Bukhari, it was reported that the Prophet ﷺ said, أعذر الله إلى امرئ أخر أجله حتى بلغه 60 سنة. Meaning, what can be translated as that Allah left no excuse to a person that he delayed that person's age to reach the 60. When you are delayed to reach the 60, you have no excuse left. Meaning, if you are in your 50s or close to the 50s or in that area, or if you are even young and you have a guarantee that you're going to be alive till that age, so this khatirah is not talking to you. Meaning, we should all be aware when this age is approaching, then your eyes now are in the akhirah. And it's recommended, and there should be the worries of the Muslims, of all of us, that we need to have an exit strategy. Meaning, maybe before you were thinking about this dunya 50-50, 80%, 20%, 80% for the dunya focus and 20% for the akhirah, which it should not be the case. But now, when you are getting close to that age, the worries should be focused on the akhirah. That's given. Of course, we all have this thought crossing our minds. But if you don't prepare for it, just like in Morocco, I did not use any trains in this country. But in Morocco, when you are close to the station, when you are about to the third station, you need to get off the train. You're not sitting and enjoying the views from the window, because the train will stop only 1 minute. This is what they announce. 1 minute stop. So you get in your luggage together and you get closer to the door so you can exit. So what are we doing in this situation that I'm close to my 50s or in my 50s or more? And it's a fact. It's a fact that death is approaching. So am I going to be, if I have this intention and these feelings, how my situation will be, how my actions will be? One of the wise men said, one of the toughest thing, one of the hard thing that can happen to the person is دنو الأجل وسوء العمل. Meaning the approaching of death and the wickedness of actions. That's one of the toughest things or bad things that can happen to someone. So if we are in that age, and that's just I'm talking about myself first. If I have this intention and these feelings and this perspective in my mind, do you think I'm going to get involved with this dunya war? Maybe now it's time for me to look for the second wife. Maybe for me it's the time to start a new business that's going to take from my time. I don't think so. Because it's time for me to disengage from this dunya. It's time for me to let go, to pull myself out. أتخفف من هذه الدنيا. Yes, we have to work till the end, of course, as in the hadith. There is Sahih ala Shart Muslim, authenticated on the conditions that Imam Muslim put, that if somebody has like a young or little plant in his hand, while the hour is coming, you should plant it. Yeah, but this is the work of the akhirah. So if you are in that age, you're getting close to it, it's time to think about your exit strategy. This will help you also with the difficulties and that you might be going through, the trials, whatever they are. Because your thinking is always, as we say in Morocco, what is left is not more than what has passed. So it's almost there, almost there. You have some difficulties? No problem, almost there. Only a few years, maybe 10 years, and that's it. Then go to the other life. This is the mindset that should be at this stage. And this, of course, anything you can think of. It's time for you to prepare for your passing, before you pass. As some suggested in this podium, I think, maybe it's time to go and visit, because it was Hisham. It's time to go and visit the place, your next abode, the place that you're going to live in for stay in. Because in the graves, it's time to go there and imagine yourself that you're there. And what is going to happen to your family? How about your children? Are they going to miss you, or they're going to feel that they are finally got rid of you? What have you prepared? For our spouses? Think about it. When you get to an argument, when you get to whatever, think about it. It's almost there. It is almost there. We're almost there. So it will help us, but if we don't keep reminding ourselves of this fact that no one can deny, I don't know how our life will be. That's for my khatirah, just to explain something about the condition for the Sahih. If we say Sahih ala Shart Muslim, meaning this hadith is authenticated and the conditions that Imam Muslim put, this is what the scholars say when it comes to hadith that was not authenticated by Imam Bukhari or Imam Muslim, but they are authentic according to the conditions that they put to accept the hadith. Well, Imam Muslim is putting a condition, is that the narrator takes the hadith from the previous narrator, should live in the same era, same period of time. Of course, they have to be trustworthy and they have strong memorization, but that's enough. But for Imam Bukhari, we add a condition that it's not enough to live in the same period, but we have to meet, and then also it has to be confirmed that he learned that hadith directly from him. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.